operate. Now, I don't think anybody's going to drop a dime on anybody using a buzzer system. But if it does turn out that there was a buzzer system used on the players, that opens up Pandora's box. Because right now, Major League Baseball is taking the position that we're not going to suspend the players, we're going to suspend management, we're going to leave the players out of it. But if it turns out there's proof that Bregman or Altuve were using a buzzer system, then I don't see how the players don't get suspended. And that's going to be a free-for-all. Because if you think that the Red Sox and the Astros are the only team doing this,
right,
you're delusional.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And if you really want to open up Pandora's box and you see how many teams are involved in this and how many players are involved in this, it's going to be a major problem for the sport. Major.
But that's the best thing that could ever happen to the Astros and the Red Sox is the fact that everyone is doing it. They want that to come out now.
But then what does
And
Major
that's
League
what's
Baseball
gonna make
do?
it worse. Those guys have, it's in their vested interest for everyone else to come out or for them to disclose that everyone is cheating. It makes them look not as bad.
Yeah. But
And
are the
that
players
makes-
going to do that?
I don't think so.
Because right now they've got no cooperation from players, I don't think, right? I mean, have there been any players that cooperated with the Major League Baseball investigation with the Astros?
What do you think about what Mendoza said?
Stupid.
Very stupid.
Stupid.
So much so that the Mets said she's not speaking for the Mets. She's
Yeah.
speaking.
Now
for
she does make a
ESPN.
point that whatever happens in the clubhouse, but that's like the culture of Major League Baseball. You don't say anything, right?
But you're gonna kill the guy that just opened this whole thing up, and this is a big scandal. I mean, you can't. I mean, you
If
can't go
players
after-
start getting suspended, then I think that player who blew the whistle, pitcher, right, Mike Fears,
Mike Fears, yeah.
he's gonna have a problem.
What do you think went on in the offices on Park Avenue? Like if we're all sitting there at the table and this comes down, and they're in a closed door meeting, I personally think that they're like, this is technology. Yeah, there's been cheating in the game for years and generations and sign stealing and what have you. But now we're at a whole nother level and we have to annihilate this immediately, strangle it
No
Yeah.
from
question.
the top,
Yeah.
right? And that's what
Especially
I
with the
think
betting,
people, yeah.
with sports gambling being
'Cause
more and more
we're-
prevalent. I mean,
What's the other story that came out that La Russa had a camera way back when? Did you guys see that?
Yeah, Jack McDowell actually accused
Yeah.
him of it.
Well, you saw Steve Phillips mention that Bobby Valentine back in the day would have the camera trained on the coaches to try and get the signs, and he went down there and said, "Listen, you can't do that. You have to stop doing it." So everybody's been doing that kind of
Right.
stuff, but this was a little bit more elaborate, I think.
Yeah.
And it obviously works because the Astros won the World Series and the Red Sox won the World Series, so it works.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. But where are you going to draw the line on technology? Because from what I understand now, a batter, after he has his at bat, goes back into the clubhouse and watches his at bat on video, right?
Sure. Absolutely.
Is that going to be banned too?
No.
I mean, we're
So
talking no
why?
technology,
That's looking at history. Yeah.
so we're going to allow that.
I would think so.
And you're going to be able to see the sequence of the catcher putting his numbers down. I mean, putting his fingers down. If you're going to go back and look at your at bat. Right?
Yeah, I'm not saying-
A coach could
I don't
watch
know.
that also. It doesn't matter. That
To
the
me, if
player-
you're going to have no technology being involved, I would allow no technology during the course of the game.
But that does nothing.
Meaning a batter cannot go into the clubhouse and watch a video replay of his at bat simultaneously with the game going on.
But you could have an assistant watch that same video and relay that information somehow. So you're not going to stop it. You have to be smart about it.
To me, in the clubhouse during the games, all the TVs are on the Weather Channel, whatever, CNN. You cannot watch any video replays of your at bats, pitch sequence, coach moves during the course of the game.
Yeah, but if done properly, that's not cheating.
What do you mean?
I think what
Like if you don't have a buzzer system or anything like that, what's wrong with that?
Well, because you're watching a video replay of your at bat where you can see what the catcher sequence is.
So
What's
what?
to say that you don't
I
have?
say so what too. I think
What's
what
to say
Bobby
you can't have a
brought up,
camera on the third base coach?
Bobby mentioned a few weeks ago the fact that what we're doing gave instantaneous information. That's the threshold. I think anybody reviewing something after the fact is fine. Because
Right. It's-
That's just such a low
Right,
bar.
During the course of the
it's
game.
real time cheating.
Right.
Yeah, but
when
that's
you
using
get-
technology for your benefit.
Yeah, but it'll never end then. Once you establish that, it'll never end. So
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think if you're going to have a system where, you know, I think you got to make a decision about technology, whether you're going to allow some of it or not allow some of it. I don't know.
It's a fair argument, but I hadn't thought about it that way. I just think that they have to get in front of the technology because technology, as is life, is moving at such warp speed that they are terrified of this. I mean, look.
You
You probably could do it now. You probably could put a chip in the batting helmet the size of a Bayer aspirin, and if you feel a twinge, that means an off-speed pitch is coming. I mean, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
You could probably
if
go
you
to
could track your kids at college, you can tell Carlos Beltran or whatever, you know.
you can go to an NFL style system where you have some kind of like earpiece.
That's what somebody was saying to me Friday
That
night.
cuts off at the snap, right? When does that cut off?
It cuts off, I think, a certain
Has-
time in the clock, in the maybe like
okay.
5 seconds before the clock.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, Steve. What's going on, man?
Steve, are we at the point now where you're kind of just breaking in on call waiting and we don't even like it? Can we tease you out a little bit?
He's the fourth man.
Oh, man. Hey, Tom from Woodbridge, thanks for joining the show. We appreciate it. What's going on? How'd you hear about us? Oh, the poor Billy's reunion. What's up, Steve? I know you got something to say here. All right, go ahead. Make sure you pick up, all right?